Luckily tonight we have Sunny joining us for our after show, and I want to know what you think about Christian Grey, because we all heard what he thinks about Christian Grey. But what about you?
You know, I've got to tell you, I've read each and every book, thoroughly enjoyed each and every book. We're talking about two consenting adults. We're talking about a man.
I have an enslavement contract for you.
Can
I interest you in enslavement?
It's a very sexy story.
Yes, I'll grant you that.
And it's a book. You know,
yeah, it's fiction.
It's fiction,
and
I think that we can enjoy the story, and
that's that. And keep it at that level. Okay.
So
I think that we can.
So this student that's accused of sexual assault, he may have reenacted a scene. It's more than just the book. Do you agree?
Yes, I mean that's different. I mean, you know, I think consenting adults can do what they want to do, quite frankly. But if he had this sort of play acting with someone that wasn't into it, right? That wasn't consenting.
Here's the problem. She was consenting. She was into it. She was fully onto it until she had a traumatic experience with it. And this is the problem. People that are attracted and turned on by these kinds of things sometimes, not always. I mean, the people in the BDSM community are actually PO'd about this whole situation. But sometimes the book doesn't bring out that they can flip all of a sudden and be traumatized by what these guys are doing. And in the book, there's sort of an encouragement to go on. Yes. And the person may be frozen stiff. They may not be able to come to their own defense. They have a freeze reaction, right? Which is a common thing.
Yeah, this isn't exposure therapy. You don't force the person to go on if they said they're safe word and they're done with this activity.
But they might not know that they need a safe word, or maybe they freeze before the safe word, and now they're in trauma. And even the guy doesn't know she's being traumatized. So this guy was crazy. He started punching her. And
and that's different. But I think, you know, when we talk about the book and we talk about fiction and we talk about fantasy, why are people trying to mandate what goes on in my head? If I want to read the book and I want to have that fantasy,
have at it.
I think I should have.
Yeah, I think a lot of people misconstrue your position.
What I'm saying,
with we shouldn't show the movie. I don't think
not saying that.
It should be shown, but the discussion, censoring. Yes. But I think the discussion does need to be had, because I think that it can be for people that are probably perhaps prone to doing what this particular student did. I think that we need to discuss it.
And then there's another piece that really bothered me, because everyone told me, got to read book 3 and 2 and 3 because that's where the romantic story is.
They only get
she fixes him. And that was the most disturbing part of it for me. She fixes him by loving him so much. And she's a naive young virgin who can fix this narcissistic, enslaving shithead.
Oh my gosh, I'm having such a visceral reaction to that. What kind of message are you sending?
Okay, so stop. So that's what we work in mental health, and that's why we freak out. We're like, oh my God, women are going to believe this.
Cringeworthy.
Yeah, it's cringeworthy. Yes. So that's all.
We can all change people as long as we try.
It's just a fantasy, and I think
you're
people
right.
should be allowed to have their
all right, there we go. Those are the issues. Those are the issues in this thing. So
Can you guys separate reality and fantasy? And
or do you think other people can too? That's the big
thing. And especially this student over in Chicago. Let us know.